Hey
Hi,
guys.
guys.
How are you doing? Hope you guys
Yes,
are having a fantastic day. It's a beautiful Monday morning.
And it's a beautiful month.
Definitely. Happy New Month, guys.
Happy New Month, guys.
May this month be blessed for us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Fire.
But we
Amen.
bring forth to you the things happening in the Big Brother Naija house.
Yes, so guys, as usual, so you know that when you see myself and Chioma, well, we're about to analyze the updates happening in the Big Brother Naija house.
Yes.
Guys. Hey, I don't even know where to start from, but I think we should start from the Saturday night party. So, Gordons, what is it Gordons or the housemates?
You said they drank Pepsi.
No, it can't be Pepsi because people are saying Gordons. It can't be Pepsi.
They want them to do the do.
Hey, because even Rachel that doesn't talk, like Rachel is not someone to be in the news. Like she's not really out there. She's just a calm person. Like I've not really heard anything about Rachel. Rachel was talking.
Even Deji too. Deji that was talking about how he's not really like when he's with Chichi, his stuff doesn't need to like stand and Baba was. I'm like, okay, they were even under the duvet. So they even did stuff under the duvet. But funny thing is, on stage yesterday, he said he actually now likes Chichi.
Yes, and I love that fact.
Yeah, he talked about how like at first he wasn't really feeling her, but like he now like got to know her later, which was really cool.
Interested in the relationship.
It was just sweet to hear.
Because funny enough, me, I already thought Ebuka was going to ask now.
That wait, was it? No, it wasn't even about Deji. It was about like the party. Like you had to ask that. Wait, was it like an ultimate love something, or because he did not understand? It was just weird.
Even like that's what I'm saying. This has to be like alcohol, because I know that some people just there's one particular couple. That's me. I know that nobody can tell me that. Daniella should not. Let me not even go through the corners. Daniella should not come and tell me that it was alcohol. That girl is just in love with Dotun already, and Khalid should just. I
don't think she's actually in love with Dotun.
So she just cannot hold her body.
I don't know what you guys saw, but what I saw, it felt like there was a part where it felt like she was really tipsy, and like Dotun was really like, Dotun was on her and was like trying to kiss her. There was a part that I saw.
I thought she was tipsy. When she stood up, didn't she talk? Was she sounding tipsy?
It doesn't matter. You can be tipsy and you can talk now. It doesn't matter actually. But what I saw, it's possible that she wanted to kiss Dotun. It's possible that she might be into him, but I don't think she loves him, number one. And number two, regardless of the fact that you people might be saying that Daniella know the whole body, what I saw, I feel like that video, it felt like Dotun. I mean, there's even a comment that I saw where it felt like Dotun knew that she was high and it was all kissy and the rest. The next morning she cried. Although I'm not really comfortable with the fact that you will do stuff and next day you'll be crying. I'm not really comfortable with that. But then again, I feel like you should just allow Daniella to breathe a beg. I feel like a lot of people will enter there. A lot of people will enter there and even do worse. So maybe allow she breathe a beg.
Violence nation. Guys,
anyways,
whether we enter there or we don't enter there, my own I'm of the opinion that choose a side. Me, I like people that
choose a side how?
Own your behavior with full chest. See, let me tell you something. If I go into the house and I say, I'm doing it, I mean, I've had the person's name is not just coming to my head, and I know that something similar had happened before, and the person was like, well, that even if she's just here to have fun, she's not in a serious relationship, she's not in a this that, but you doing something today, tomorrow you are crying. You doing something today, tomorrow you are saying we are done with it, and then you are still going back. You have to like choose a side. Let us know that you are done with Khalid. Like, no, stop feeling bad and going back to now say all that point where she was not saying that she knows that the person outside, whether the person outside accepts her back or not, or this and that, all she shall knows is that Dotun should please whatever we had. But the next moment you're all lovey-dovey with Dotun.
No, me, I think they're actually attracted to each other. She mentioned it before. I feel like we've said this before.
So that's my choose a side.
She mentioned it before. Points. It's possible. You know you can be attracted to two people.
You can be.
You know it's possible.
What I'm saying.
So the two people you're attracted to two people, right? One person is outside, one person is inside. If you're in a confined space, anything can happen. But I feel like why it's like that for her is because somehow, even though she knows that okay, she's doing stuff, she feels guilty because she also likes Khalid. So there's I feel like for Hermes now that has said okay that he has two girlfriends and he's owning up to the fact that you know what, I can do stuff with two girlfriends because I have. I feel like that's different.
Choose a side kind
so
of.
So I feel like for Daniella, she's totally different from Hermes. It's not everybody that has the mind to do what Hermes is doing. I feel like she's a very emotional being. And the fact that she's doing stuff with Dotun after saying that she really likes Khalid, she knows that she's contradicting herself. So
but
the fact that she's crying...
Were you going to be speaking this way if tables were turned? Like, it was Khalid in there and Khalid was already doing something with another person and all of that. Were you...
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Don't forget that. Don't forget that I've actually lashed out. I've actually talked about like Daniella doing stuff in the house. This is not the first time we're having Daniella's ish. I've actually done that, and I mean, I can remember that there was time that we yabbed her that we were like, Daniella, even you everybody. But if you really check it, guys, I beg you, allow me she breathe a beg.
Anyway, Violence Nation, please. I see you people's comments on social media, and I'm with you. Like, I'm not judgmental. I'm not trying to judge her.
I don't think we should. Yeah.
I'm not trying to judge her. I mean, especially because most of them come out of the house and they're like, even Giddyfia said it yesterday. By the way, like Giddyfia was evicted yesterday. Deji was evicted, and Diane. And Giddyfia said something when Ebuka was like the old triangle thing. Do you think it affected your game? And it was like, that hey, when you're in the house, unplanned things happen. Like, you can't really judge people in the house.
Exactly.
So yes, whilst I understand that, I'm just saying, even for the emotional well-being of the person outside, so that Oga knows, say, I don't chop breakfast, move on. So that Oga is not chasing other people out there. You're sending a signal. My problem is you're sending a signal to him out there, because the whole pity party of, even if he doesn't take me back, see, I'm just done with you, is the one I like. And then this guy is saying, love is funny. He's saying maybe I can forgive her. Okay, she doesn't want to do this thing. But tomorrow again, you're messing up with the person's mental being out there. I'm pitying him because honestly, he shocked me.
Do something for. I don't know
you know why I'm pitying him. He shocked me because I mean, I expected him to just tell Ebuka that it was just a fling thing. But the fact that a guy actually comes out and then he's still doing. If he was still inside the house, I would say
doesn't matter. You can come out and
say
it and still be doing stuff outside.
Anyway, that's by the way. Let's go to Deji.
Yes.
Deji and Chichi.
He was evicted yesterday.
Yeah,
Chichi cried.
Yeah.
Chichi cried. Don't
I
be
feel
silly.
like when people were hugging Deji, I feel like Chichi felt some sort of disappointment. The disappointment from my own translation is just like you were fake and you didn't tell me, because like she wasn't someone that is so in love with Deji, and the way they do, the fact that she wasn't pushy to go and hug and all. I don't even know if the hug eventually happened.
I don't think they did. I saw her face too when they evicted Deji. I saw how I think she was actually shocked. I don't think she was angry with him, but she was just at the place where
angry because it's a game and it can't
exactly. I feel like she was just at this wait to like what we were even having, was it even real? Was I even did I mess things up on myself? Exactly. So I feel like that was where she was. I mean, it happened with Modella and Brian too. When they evicted Modella too, they didn't hug. Although they had issues that period too, but they didn't hug. I feel like at that point she was trying to understand what was happening, and then it's fine. I'm happy for Deji. Deji did well on the show.
Yeah, I actually think he did well. I think he did well. Yeah. Now, the Saturday party thing. Chomzy and Eluswa kissed passionately. Are they a ship now? Are they a thing already?
I don't know for them.
Because I don't know whether to blame this thing or you people are in love.
No, but funny thing is, even before the party, I feel like they were already like doing stuff. At the pool party, they kissed. There was even one again that I saw. I think they kissed on a chill. I think they already had like a sexual like relationship, together. So I mean, I wasn't surprised that they did stuff after the party.
Now let's talk about Diane. I am actually going to. It's painful that I became a fan of Diane very late into the show. Like, I feel like she's entertainment for me. No, I feel like I should have paid attention to her diary sessions.
Diana vibe.
Because what is this?
I feel like it's the way she even talks for me.
The accent thing,
I feel like
the baby.
It's also the innocence for me.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't be out, like, without effort.
Like,
you know how you're like,
that I'm making,
can you help me go to the market to buy salt?
She's like Big Brother, and it pained me that it was when she now let out her emotions to Big Brother that, it was now that night. Like, our thoughts came to pass because she was like, Big Brother, I'm sad because I don't know if I'm going to go home today. I don't know. I don't want to go home. And she eventually went home. I have a vocabulary already, a new vocabulary to my dictionary, and it is from Diane. My mood is swing.
That one shocked me. I feel like again for this year, the Modella, the whole fake housemate thingy. I don't know, it didn't happen like this last year, Sha, where like they'll be removing fake housemates like in the middle of the show. So at the beginning, I was beginning to be I was a bit bothered that let's not be that, because I mean, the housemates will now know that it's possible that they still have fake housemates in the house. But then again, I love what Ebuka did. Ebuka said for the last time, if you know you're a fake housemate, come out. So I think he was trying to paint the picture of like there's no more fake housemates in the house.
And it's because Big Brother had already hinted all that when they call fake housemate, don't come out.
And Deji knew he was going to go because he actually asked Big Brother. He had a feeling, and he asked Big Brother that he feels like he just wants to know, because I mean last week Big Brother did not stand up and the rest. Big Brother was like, don't worry, whatever happens, just be happy that you met people that you met here. And I mean, when they told him to stand up, it took a while. He didn't even stand up, like he didn't come out. Ebuka had to say Deji come out before him now came out. And then when he climbed on stage, he was talking, when Ebuka asked him that you don't want to come out, he was like, it was because Big Brother did not stand up last week, so it felt like this week was the same. I was like, Big Brother doing people dirty since 1922. But then again, but remember Modella said when she was, I think during her media round, she talked about the fact that when she entered as a fake housemate, Big Brother already told her that she was going to spend 4 weeks. So I feel like why Deji knew, 4 weeks. I feel like why Deji knew that his time was up was the fact that he already knew that in his mind he already spent 4 weeks in the house. Do you get? Wow. So I feel like that was why he had the feeling that he was going to leave. But it was a beautiful one. When they showed his highlight, I was like, okay, you did.
Deji did great.
You did go. Our perfume boy. You tried.
Deji did great, and I feel that I keep saying this, like. I keep telling people, if I had like maybe a friend going into the house, what I'll put in the person's head then is that don't be so particular about winning the main prize. Just be particular about selling your brand. Trust me, I know some people that they didn't win, but they are doing great.
Selling your brand and making money in the house.
Exactly.
Because Chomzy no be their mate too. Chomzy. No, Chomzy has made money though.
When they start calculating numbers, I'm like, if you come out, person they do like saying you know they talk.
I say if Chomzy should come out and she know win the money, it's okay.
I tell people that a lot that just sell yourself and ensure that you make money, this small money, so that at least that small one where you win, you go use carry body brands, you know.
Yeah.
But once you sell yourself, trust me, they'll start signing you and you even make money. Okay, guys.
Yamaka during the eviction show where she was asked, I think I was happy for her because the way she left was quite sad. But yesterday they gave her the opportunity to climb on stage and answer questions. I honestly feel she was a bit nervous because some of the questions Ebuka was asking her, she was just giving like one reply. You get when Ebuka asked about Fina, about Giddyfia, it was just more one.
I wish him the best.
Speaking of Giddyfia, you guys, I wish Amaka the best. But speaking of Giddyfia, when they evicted Giddyfia, I feel like a lot of housemates were a bit surprised because Giddyfia is like a very funny person. He laughs a lot. He's jovial. He's like everywhere.
And I mean, his laughter, but seeing him on stage, people said actually that's how he genuinely. He was enjoying it. Did you see him watch himself on TV? He was laughing happily.
Yeah, so most of the housemates they were surprised. They were surprised that it was Giddyfia because Giddyfia is the person that makes the house lively according to them. We did not see it, but according to them. So, Chizzy and Brian, they were talking, and Brian was like, I cannot believe that they Giddyfia. And Chizzy was like, well, you don't know in the house. You know the way Giddyfia used to laugh. Some people that are coming back from work in Lagos, they'll be saying that, why is this one laughing? But they vex them. I'm like, Chizzy, how? No, Chizzy talks a lot. I love that. I love that they brought that guy into the house. And I feel like Biggie is going to leave him there for a reason because he's doing his work. Unknowingly, he's really doing his work well, and we totally love it.
Which reminds me about like what happened to Amaka. I know we're done with it and we moved on. Amaka herself, she looks like she's moved on, but something just crept into my head yesterday. I was thinking that imagine anybody would have thought Doyin would have left that yesterday.
Yeah,
like the fact that these people. Because did you see how people voted?
Yeah.
Even if they were going to evict one more person, it wasn't Doyin. Hello swag. So you're telling me Doyin has a fan base, and see what would have happened if Big Brother evicted 2 people the day he evicted Amaka.
No, do you know, number one, I actually feel like Doyin has
a fan base. Really?
And number 2, I feel like beauty's people are backing
doing.
I mean, there was a post where I saw Beauty put up like her voting thingy, telling them to vote for her. The fact that like doing had Beauty's back at that beginning just made them like naturally like her. Do you get? Exactly. Apart from even Beauty, so I feel like she's kind of person that people just feel like they call her peacemaker. So I'm not surprised that she has a fan base. So I'm not actually surprised. I feel like she will actually
surprised
do well.
because trust me, in my head I would feel like Doyin Eloswa will have a greater fan base than Doyin, because even people were commenting yesterday on social media platforms that Eloswag is great, but he doesn't have a fan base. Like Eloswag is actually, I feel like maybe Nigerians, they don't like when you're doing too much.
That's funny though, because I mean I think he worked like a media channel and he was like admin. Before he went, before he entered the house. So I don't know. I feel like that should have helped him. But then it depends. I feel like it depends on your handler. Yeah. You feel they do well inside her handler, go they mess things up for you. So I didn't know.
Waiting people watch. Not everyone has the time to watch on TV. So that is what they see that your handler is selling. So,
exactly. Plus, it even happened with V and Neo self. Yeah. Like we didn't know that we didn't know they were going to stay for that long, but they did at the end. They were like top 5. So some people that now game of luck, game of chance, game of God the person will like. Anyways.
Okay, guys, before we round up the show, Bella and Sheggz.
I feel like
now some minutes ago,
of this
my colleagues can testify, I was pissed, but in less than an hour, like I saw somebody crying and people were commenting that this girl psychologically is going through a lot. She was crying. I wasted my anger, guys. In less than an hour, I went back online. These people were hugging again. They've made up.
But what do you think about their relationship?
It's toxic. You see, with what happened, because I put up something on YouTube already, and this is the reason why. Because trust me, a fan can just go to that my video and say, now why then they say third party, put your mouth away from lovers.
Actually, true.
But I feel like crying.
I feel like they are, like I said earlier, and I'll always say it, I feel like they are two different people. Funny thing is, when you really hear Sheggz talk, when you hear Sheggz explain his own side of the story, somehow, if you've not really heard like Bella's part, you begin to feel like Bella is the problem.
So I think Sheggz is manipulating.
So he talks about how I feel like Sheggz puts it all on the table. It talks about how he's not comfortable with some things. Talks about how when you're in a relationship, if somebody says that, like I feel like most of the things he says when he's explaining his own side of it, I feel like it makes sense.
So
but then again,
no, chill.
I'm not done. I want to step over to like Bella's side so that it will be easy for like people to. But then again, when we have like when you hear like Bella's side of the story and you hear the things that he's telling her not to do and the things that he's telling her that he's not comfortable with, you realize that the two of them cannot work. The two of them don't understand. Like first off, I feel like the way Sheggz talks to her, what he says tells her to do and all, I feel like they are condescending. I feel like I've said that before. And then again, I feel like Bella also is a very stubborn babe. Like they were having an argument and Sheggz was explaining. Like all you had to do was allow him explain. Then like she gets, even me, I was like, can you allow us hear what he's saying? You get? So there are two people that they don't agree. But I feel like they had to come together because number one, Sheggz was aggressively following her back to back at the beginning. So she had no choice but to fall. And now that she has fallen for him, like it's hard. The relationship is toxic. You get? Like it's really, really toxic. So and funny thing is, this kind of thing that you cannot leave, toxic relationships, because she knows that he's not good for her. But then again, she knows that she cannot do without him in the house. So even if he should mess up, he will not still come back again. They will not hug. She will not be crying. Why you crying? Get back! Are you an Igbo girl? Why are you crying?
I know that. It's
just sad, really.
I feel like Sheggz, you see, Bella is very stubborn. From the beginning, I made the point of she's selling the idea of like, I'm a boss lady, I'm a boss lady kind of woman.
But she is actually.
She is. Yeah, she is. I'm a fan of Bella. Okay. But so like now, you know what they say love does. Like it breaks even the strongest of person. You go just they do like
check out Fina and Gumi.
And I'm telling you. And now Bella has fallen for this guy. She's stubborn. Even she has said it to Sheggz a number of times. I see, I'm a stubborn person. I know. But when you tell me things, trust me, I would argue with you, but trust me, would you say I have not improved? And Doyin even said she has improved, though. She has improved. But I feel that Sheggz is controlling. It has that controlling power. And that's why so many people say he's manipulative. Sheggz has got his point because Bella is stubborn. Like, Sheggz has some points where he's saying, you are doing this. And we also all see that, Bella, this is not making sense because you're in a relationship with this person. But I feel that Sheggz is controlling. He wants you to do it the way I want you to do it. And that's why she was crying today that I don't have a say. You just tell me, sit, I sit. You tell me, don't talk to this guy. Don't eat with this person. I can't make friends. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I'm like, oh, really? So that's even why, like, they don't really extend their friendship to other people. You see that it's Sheggz that has been saying, don't do this. Me, I didn't get that memo.
But she would have told him and he's not been doing it. Like, I feel like they had an agreement. Like, don't do this with this. You know how Fina and Groovy, they had an agreement. Don't, like, rock this person. I feel like they had an agreement. And you will never see Sheggz, like, rock people or, like, do stuff. But he was trying to say that was what she was doing. And in his words, he said it was weird to him. So that was why he had the conversation we had. But he said when he had the conversation we had, that she started shouting. Like, she started, you know how, like...
That's why I said she
exactly. But when Doyin said, the reason why she shouted is because of how you know there's a way you can tell somebody something that even if it's true, the person can be defensive because of the way you said it. So he was like, she was like, exactly. So she said it, she was like, it's possible that what you're saying is true, but the way you said it to her, that's the reason why she acted like that. So I feel like, truthfully, Sheggz might actually have a point, but it's just the way he says it to her. She gets, and then because Bella she not to get this thing. I swear, like she can be very defensive too. So she doesn't allow. I feel like she doesn't want to take nonsense, but she's taking nonsense. She gets, she's already in love, man. We wish her the best.
Anyway, we wish her the best though, because at this point in time, me, I don't even want to put him out again. I don't tire. From the point where Bella was angry, where they asked for a dinner date, because Bella was really, really very, very particular about that dinner date. Like, I was even laughing. Like, I was laughing when I was watching this, that, hey, see this one, that. I was wondering why Biggie was actually, it was actually paying attention and giving her all the paparazzi to do all that, because she was like, I want this. When Big Brother, please let there be roses, let there be. I'm like, oh, I was expecting Big Brother to say, Bella, it seems as if though you have forgotten the reason you are here or something. But it was like, how much did you drop? She was like 600 naira. Do you think that would be enough? And the conversation was really long, and she was like, I feel this is going to help us and all. Then this date they've been waiting for comes, and Sheggz stops her from pointing. She tells him, this is what I want to buy. This is what I want to be on the list. But he goes for everything he wants. And at the end of the day, she doesn't eat any of the thing they bought. So she's like, okay, you are saying you are sorry. I've heard, but enjoy the dinner, because I know they chop them. So that day, the fight, I was really thinking, okay, that was going to end it. But you see, after that day, I suppose don't give up, say.
I say even today, Seth, when he was like, I think he was telling Doyin that he was like, you know what, like all the times we've been having arguments, all the times that we've been quarreling, like you'd come back to me and beg me, and like I'll be but this time I'm actually done. No, for real, I'm done. You would think that he actually few moments later they were hugging. He was apologizing. No, funny thing is, see, guys like Sheggz, I feel like I've met someone like Sheggz before, where they mess up. And they don't have a problem apologizing, but they keep manipulating you. You get? So it's almost like they do something, but at the back of their mind, they know that if they apologize to you, you definitely accept. Yeah. So they're like, in their mind, they're like, I might as well just do it. Because I know that she'll accept. You get? I feel like that kind of person he is. And if Bella doesn't do something about it,
I don't see her doing anything about it. But trust me, I see her family see when she steps out,
not even when she steps out in the house. I wish she would do something about it. I wish they can. I wish,
but I'm not expecting it, because trust me, you see someone that her brother Sheggz never even show all this character. He still show sweet boy character. The brother don't do videos say, my sister don't joke, blah blah blah. What?
I think she's the last born.
And guys, if you look at their pages, both Bella and Sheggz, I've noticed that there's something that the handlers are doing. They are not posting like lovey-dovey moments of each other. They have learned though, because in case breakfast they serve there, no need to delete posts.
I tell you. Plus, because I think they've also realized that when people go into like when they decide to enter Sana, they are like forming ships, and they do it because of like mostly strategy. You know how Emmanuel used the Quarose's fan base to like stay in the house for long. So you know when you're posting them back to back on your page, you're giving them more this thing. Yeah, making people know that okay, we accept their relationship. Please vote for both of them. So this is on your own. When people come out, people cannot do what you want to. But for now, we are sticking with our votes.
I'm telling you,
I think makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Okay, guys, we hope you enjoyed. Well, today is the head of house games, and I really can't wait to see. I know say they will struggle one win because nobody go one day up for eviction.
I will tell you.
Okay,
but who do you guys think will win the head of house, and who do you think will go home this week? I mean, I think we'll have like a nomination thing happening this week.
Emis will want to put in his best.
Hemi says he has. I think he won once, maybe twice.
Yes, he won once.
Please, others should win. I want Daniella to win because I feel like she put in like her best in most of like the tasks that they give them. I want her to win. Anyways, we'll see this night.
Okay, guys, we'll see this night and then definitely update you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for staying with us, guys. Guys, please kindly like this video, drop a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not, follow our social media platforms at Afrobeatsglobal. And yes, you can follow my personal social media platforms, Instagram, Omobolanle _, and other social media platforms, Omobola _Val.
And you can follow me also on Instagram at Chioma _Eze, CHIOMAA _Eze. Yes, guys. Until next time, do have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be happy.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.